Well, since Newcastle are in high spirits, the fans left, right and centre. Got to do the match reaction, yeah, haven't we? What a day for Newcastle. What a day. Fulham are going to turn around and say that red card was the key decision. Of course it was. Look, Newcastle had to go and score pretty early on afterwards, and we did. And as soon as that first goal went in, Fulham are going to have to try and come out to try and get something from that game. But looking at it, it was just easy. I mean, it was standout performances. Obviously, the red card to Chalobah definitely helped things. Leno, I think, was their best player, even though he left 4 goals in. That tells you how Newcastle played. Miguel Miron, I thought he had his hat-trick. He had a goal disallowed in the second half down here. I thought he had his hat-trick, but it was offside. Oh, it was absolutely phenomenal, his performance. That goal, man. That volley that he scored. I mean, Newcastle keep trying to play worldies. He's over the moon. Newcastle are trying to score worldies on their own. And when I seen it from my first reaction was, what a fucking goal that was. Fucking me. You'll see the vlog later, you'll enjoy the vlog. Like, the goal was just from anywhere, and I didn't think he had it in him. Absolutely unbelievable. And that was like the 3rd or 4th goal. I've lost count, to be honest. Sean Longstaff obviously scored as well. Callum Wilson got the first, which went to VAR as well. So Newcastle have had 2 VAR decisions going in their favour as well. I think in all honesty, Newcastle would have won the game even if Fulham had 11 men. Newcastle were up for it today, and you've got to look at like the amount of people that were missing as well. You didn't have saint-maximin, you had no Alexander Isak, you had no Joe Litton, Matty Targett was on the bench as well. So you had Dan Burn playing at left back. It's a performance across the whole board is that I think Newcastle would have still won without Chalobah being sent off as well. But you kind of get out of that, and you know, it's a long drive doing for a lot of people, and a lot of fans are going back tonight. And you know, I was knackered this morning, and I needed rest and all that, and it's made me day. It's actually buzzing, absolutely buzzing. I came doing, and Newcastle have won three in a row here. Craven Cottage now 4-0, 2-0, 4-1 now. So we seem to get a knack of loving the place as well. There's train strikes on the night as well. I've got to get somehow back up to Epping. Just brilliant. It's hard to give anyone just a single person man the match, but if you had to pushes, because literally the Thames is there, if you got to pushes in the Thames, I'm going to say Miggy, because he got the 2 goals and he could have got a hat-trick as well, especially that worldie. Several players played well. Again, the red card does help, let's face it, but I still think Newcastle would have won. And I want to send a message to everybody, the haters. You know, in the last video, we had a few people, when we've done scoring the players after the last home game, want Eddie Howe out. Fucking hell, you need your head tested, man. I bet you're not saying that tonight, because you know why you're not saying that? Because you look rather fucking stupid, that's why. Eddie Howe is here to stay. Newcastle climbed that league table. We're moving up. It's 1 defeat all season. That sounds better. We've now got the 2nd win in the league. We're climbing up that table. Premier League be wary. It's a busy month in October for Newcastle. There's some surprise changes made today. There'll be some more surprise changes this month as well. But a fantastic performance, man. And like I say, Fulham's their best players, the goalkeeper, Leno, and he was burnt today. But it's just, you can see, still fans got new. It's just a hell of a day. It's got to be one of them days. Remember Fulham away? Remember that day when we put 4 past Fulham, and it was an easy afternoon, and the weather turned, and the weather's nice now. And because this morning when I left Newcastle, it was absolutely minging. It was chucking it down, but Eddie Howe was giving it the fist at the end there. You'll see that in the vlog as well. But what a performance, man! Easy afternoon's work. You'll all enjoy match of the day of the least watching that. But yeah, we're Craven Cottage. Amanda's just over there. Mia Dad's over there. Jamie Rubin I spoke to briefly earlier, and at Dex here from Antdeck. But I from Craven Cottage, because all the stewards are coming to chuck us out now. Newcastle have got 3 points. What a performance! Lots of videos to come later on. We've got the vlog, and we've also got the last word with me. I'll see you later on.